JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. I'm live here in San Francisco, and I wanted to show you all how easy it is as America's CPA, if you will, to just simply realize we're one of the people that can make a request to have things happen for us. And so I'm here in San Francisco. I am, let's see if we can flip the camera here. This is Nancy Pelosi's, I'm sure it's not her office only, because this is a federal building. So what we're going to try and do, no stunts, not here to play games. And if any of you met Pelosi, I'm sure you wouldn't do all the things that you might say you would do if you were in the comments. So what we're going to do is be real and respectful and real. And part of being real is trying to get things accomplished versus just slinging things. And so while many of us may be upset that there is not stimulus coming down the pike, including myself, it doesn't get us anywhere to just sling stuff. So what I had talked about in a video here recently was that we need to just call your senator, you need to call your congressman, and you need to tell them that you need help. So whether you believe it or not, but this entire building, it's a federal building, even though we're in California, this is all of us. This is all of us, okay? So what we want to do here is basically make a request to see, and I know that Nancy Pelosi is not here, but her office is here. We looked it up. We traveled here. I'm here doing a neat seminar tomorrow. Friday, there were some things I did related to it today. But Amanda is here with me. What's up? What's up? And we are wearing our masks. Yeah, I saw the quick response. We should have lots of people here. But we're going to give it a shot. I would be shocked if I actually make it to talk to anybody from Nancy Pelosi's office. But as I am America's CPA, as I have put it, thanks to JMac and this lady, I'm going to go do it. We're just going to see if we can just leave a message for the Speaker of the House, just to let her know that we appreciate the efforts. We would like her to continue the efforts. Right now, it seems as Nancy, whether she's just doing a good job of letting us all know about it or not, that I got a police officer looking at us, so I'm going to walk around the corner, that we want to relay that regardless of what you think about what my message is, it's my message, and my message is going to be that we appreciate the efforts. We'd like her to continue, because at the end of the day, we need a deal. We need a deal. And whether that includes things that not all of us agree about, we don't care. At least not me, not at this point. Now, if you're doing well and you don't need the money and you're worried about the country going broke, I'm glad that you have those concerns. But there are plenty of people that don't have time to worry about a country going broke when the country has closed many of it down. We were in many places so far, and there's many businesses that have closed down. I'm sure there's many people that haven't paid rent, and I'm sure the government will worry about how to pay for all this later, and I'm sure it'll all be from our taxes, and I'm sure it'll come from Trump once he gets out of office and makes a lot more money. So really what it comes down to is I'm wanting every one of you to call your congressman, call your senator, tweet them. It takes you 30 seconds. It's easy to do. You just say, relay to my congressman that I would like to have you vote for the stimulus. All right, so I'm going to be live, and I understand I don't have a professional microphone, because when you're going to the federal building, you can't go in with a microphone and studio. They're not going to let you do anything. So we're going to go a little incognito, which just means we're going to see how far we get. We're just going to do it. So there's already an officer wondering why I'm filming things, because we're at a federal building. So anyways, yep. So I love all the comments. Keep them coming. Doesn't matter what side you are. And I know this is a good way for people to vent some of their frustrations. And that's good, because then we'll just get more people maybe watching this, because the whole point of this video is for you to do something. It's for you to call. Even if you don't think it matters to call, well, then just do it anyways. Because if you call and somebody else calls and the phones are off the hook, then maybe some actual work will get done. Call them. And you can call any of the senators. They all work for you. Call any of the congressmen. They all work for you. So it's super easy. You can tweet them. You can put it on Facebook. And so anyways, we're going to see how far we can get. I doubt we'll go very far. And we'll just see if we can't just relay a message to the Speaker of the House, because we are at the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi's San Francisco office, which is inside a federal building. She is the Speaker of the House. I was kind of hoping that it would have been at a, I was kind of hoping it would be at what a lot of other senators and congressmen have, where it's just kind of an office building. But probably because she's Speaker of the House, that's probably more why we're at the federal building. All right, so anyways, I'm not going to keep talking, but I am going to stay live. We're going to just see how far we can get. If I do get cut off, I'll let you know what happened, but we'll keep recording just to let you know what we're going to try and do. You know what? Let's go this way, because they're already watching. All right, so if you just joined in, the whole purpose of this video is to encourage you to take some action, to call your congressman, to call your senator. If you don't think it works, then of course it's not working, because you're not doing it. All right, so we're here in San Francisco. Finally, we got the sun. It's a little warmer. All right, so we've got, I don't know if we're able to go in. Are visitors able to go in this building at all? Are visitors allowed in the building at all? Do we have to have an appointment, or?
Well, actually, the building's closed. Nobody's working inside. All departments are closed, except the census.
Oh, all the buildings are closed? Okay, so.
Security, labor department, human health and human services, they're all closed.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is where the Speaker of the House is, right?
You mean
Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah.
So Nancy Pelosi's not here. I mean, obviously she's not here, but her office is closed too?
That too.
Okay, okay.
And Social Security is right there. They're
Okay.
closed too.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
And everything's closed.
Everything's
Okay.
Only
closed.
the guards are here.
Only
okay.
the guards.
Only the
Okay.
guards are working.
Are you okay? Is it okay if I shoot a video while I'm walking around?
You can do it outside.
Okay.
As long as
All right, I
you
saw you watching me. I just want to make sure you weren't thinking I was doing something weird.
It's
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, we came all the way to San Francisco for nothing, babe. Well, I don't know if you heard, but the offices are closed here. He said that there is nobody here working. I do see another entrance I'm going to go over to. So this whole federal building, I guess it's because of COVID, but no one's working. Thanks, Rob. No one's working. So I guess if you call their offices, there'll be someone there to answer. We know that DC is open. So if you're just catching me live here, we're trying to take some action. And more the reason for the action is to encourage you to take some action. Call your senator, call your congressman. You don't have to be rude, you don't have to be mean, you don't have to cry about it. You don't have to tell them your sorry story. If you're doing well, then still call them. If you're doing well, call. If you got a crap load of money in the bank, call them and tell them to help people that need to have some help. So we got here, it's closed, he was right. So nobody's here. Nobody's here. The guard did confirm that Nancy Pelosi's office is here. Of course, Nancy Pelosi, and I'm not saying it's cynical, she's in Washington. Of course, she would not be here at this office. I was hoping, though, that we could leave word on behalf of over almost 42,000 subscribers of JJ the CPA, to just leave word to say, hey, I was actually going to just leave a message that said, my name's Joshua Jensen. I'm a CPA, and I just wanted to come by to let you know that I appreciate your efforts. I hope that you will continue them. Please do whatever it takes. Stay in town. Get everybody behind stimulus, and please don't leave Washington until there is stimulus. I know that today the Democrats were not in committee when they approved for the Supreme Court Justice nominee. And the Democrats were out front of the Capitol, and the Democrats, I think, were obviously making a protest. And so I would just urge that the Democrats do the same thing and the Republicans do the same thing. I'm not saying it as a criticism to the Democrats. What I'm saying is that our senators were out in front of the Capitol, clearly pissed off and talking about how they weren't happy that the Supreme Court justice was getting pushed through to a vote. And you know what? That stuff's important. That stuff's important. I get it. Everybody has strong views. Might be the end of the world because we put someone on the Supreme Court justice because of before the election or not. I could care less about that. What I'm disappointed in is that we have senators that will go outside and will protest and be in front of the Capitol over a judge. And I understand that there's many that would be more important to them than food on the table. I'm sure there's those that feel the Supreme Court justice has more of an effect on America than someone paying rent next month. I understand that. I don't care about that. What I care about is small business owners. And when we were here, it was building after building of people just shut down. Here's all shut down. Maybe this was shut down before COVID. Maybe it wasn't. Next year is going to be a reckoning financially. It is going to be a reckoning financially. So what I hope this does for you is fire you up. If you're fired up right now, what I'd love you to do is turn that into action. Take 48 seconds and do a tweet, and tweet some congressman, tweet some senator, go on Facebook. It doesn't have to be mean. If you're mean and you're rude, no one's going to see it. No one's going to care about it. No one will care when you're rude and mean and sniveling and crying about it. We have to be realistic about it. We have to be conscientious. We have to be polite, so to speak. So what I'd like for you to do is turn your energy, if you're at all fired up or if you're excited, whatever, call your senator. And in the body of this right now, I should be there, I put a link. Should have mentioned it earlier. I put a link to the ussenate.gov, and I put a link to the House. So all you got to do is put in your state if you're in the Senate, and their phone number is going to come up. You dial it. You just say, I just want you guys to vote for the stimulus. Please let them know. And then have your kid call, and have your husband call, and your wife call, and your partner call, and everybody in your office call. Because I'm telling you right now, where we're at, if we don't get something done, today's Thursday, if we don't really have something serious going by like tomorrow or the weekend, there really won't be anything until after the election. All right, so I saw people inside the building over here. So I'm going to see what happens because I see somebody walking in fact. So we're going to see what happens. I doubt we'll get far, but we will see. This is what's kind of scary. Look at this. There's bullet holes. This clearly have to be bullet holes right here. All right. So I'm going to let Amanda hold the camera. It very well may be that you have to be. It may be that you have to be a federal employee. Yeah, are there any visitors allowed? Is there any visitors allowed in the building for Nancy Pelosi's office? They're closed? Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. Just go out this way? Okay. Okay. Here, let me see this. Well, like a good federal building, they still have a picture of the president and the vice president in there. All right, well, I'm probably just pretty naive because I'm from Oklahoma. I thought that there was actually a realistic chance not to see Nancy Pelosi. I'm not an idiot, but I thought there would be a realistic chance of actually going into Nancy's office. I didn't know she was inside the federal building, but I thought there was a chance to at least visit with her office. I don't know if you heard, we went in and they just said that her office is closed here. So I'm not necessarily indicating that to make the Speaker of the House look bad. It's obvious that the entire federal building is closed. But what is a little disappointing about that is that I don't know what you're doing, but I'm working. I'm working tomorrow. I've been working today. I'm trying to make a living. I'm trying to pay rent. I'm trying to take care of people's taxes, and our federal government here is closed. And I'm sure that it's very important that there's not the spread of coronavirus, and I'm sure that maybe they're working at home. So I guess what I'm going to do is, I don't know, you got your phone? Here's what we're going to do. You peel your phone out. All right, so we can call together. Yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna call with you. So here, I don't know. However this. Let's see. So. All right, so we're gonna, if you want to call Nancy Pelosi's office, and to be nice, it's area code 415-556-4862. Okay.
You have reached the San Francisco Constituent Service Office for Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi. If you are a San Francisco resident in the 12th Congressional District and would like to speak with a staff member regarding constituent casework or another district-related matter, please leave your name, zip code, and telephone number, and a member of our staff will return your call. If you reside outside of the 12th District and need assistance, please visit www.house.gov to find your local congressional representative. If you have a comment in the Speaker's office regarding a national issue, please leave your message after the tone. Thank you for calling.
Speaker Pelosi, JJ the CPA, on behalf of almost 42,000 subscribers, just wanted to say thank you for your service so far. We just want to encourage you not to leave town. Do not leave DC until there's a deal. I would appreciate if you would do all things that you possibly can to get McConnell and the White House to the table, and please do what you've said, which I appreciate, which is that you're not leaving town until there's a deal. So regardless of what side of the aisle we are on, we just want to let you know we appreciate the efforts, and do not stop what you're doing, because we need PPP, we need unemployment, and we need stimulus checks. This is Joshua Jensen from Oklahoma. My email is jj@jjthecpa.com. Thank you. So see how easy that is? You don't have to be rude and blame people. All right, so I know that Amanda's cold, but she's gonna take one for the team, because since we couldn't get in, then together you can go to the link that is in the body of this. But we are gonna now call. Let's see if we can get a hold of the White House, We're going to call the White House, which is no big deal. And let's see, White House, and contact the White House. Let's see. All right. So if you're just joining us, what the purpose of this video is for you to call your congressman, for you to call your senator, to tell them that you need PPP, tell them that you need stimulus checks, tell them you need unemployment. If you don't need it, then call on behalf of someone that does. For those of you that are concerned about how we can pay for it, I respect that, but this is not the forum for that. Let's see. Isn't there, when there was a phone number, right? Right? You remember? We had it before, right? Let's see, White House. All right, so JJ the CPA here, trying to encourage everybody to take action. We are in San Francisco. We're outside the federal building. And I did genuinely think, genuinely thought maybe I would be able to relay a message to Nancy Pelosi's office, which they're closed. The federal building here is closed, if you saw it at the beginning. So now what we're going to do, we just left a voicemail for Senator Pelosi. I'm sure that, I don't know that they're going to ever listen to it, but we tried. Okay, so now we're going to call, the president. If you want to call as well, it's area code 202.
456-1111.
Yeah, okay. So, website is allow the call.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. The office is temporarily closed. Your comment is important to President Donald J. Trump. If you would like to send a message to President Trump, please visit our website at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. Thank you again for contacting the White House.
That's what they did last time.
Okay, well, that's what they did last time, and I thought it was because it was ended up being after hours. Okay, so that was calling the White House. You know what? Pelosi's out. Trump's out. They do have a switchboard line, but I'm not dumb. I'm not calling that because I'm sure that immediately the Secret Service is paying attention to that line, and there's not going to be anybody to talk to. But you can try. There's a switchboard, 202-456-1414. I am a CPA, so I don't want to do anything that's going to get me on some radar. Okay, now we're going to call, let's see, if we go to, so the purpose of this is maybe while I'm doing this, you can make a call, you can send an email, you can do a tweet to your congressman, to your senator. If you don't believe in it, then tell them that too. Then tell them, do something. Making comments is important. And it's great and it's much appreciated, but what we're hoping now is that today you will contact your representative. Let's see, where is, let's go to my live. Are we on mine here?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I going to be able to get to the guts of this? Okay, yeah, so in the guts of this, yeah. Okay, so in the guts of this is the link. So I'm going to my own link, senate.gov. I'm going to go to, let's see, is it a website? And let's see, well, shoot, it's 5:30 there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we try the DC office, because we called the Oklahoma office. So let's see if we can get a hold of the DC office. All right, so I just went to the link that I put in there, and that quick, I've got my senator's phone number in DC and in Oklahoma City and in Tulsa. I've already left a message at the Oklahoma City, so I'll just try the DC. Maybe they're gone too. Let's see. All right, phone, and let's see. Can you paste it? So, thanks for tuning in. We're going to just call some senators and some congressmen, see who we can get in touch with. We're over in San Francisco right now. We were trying to relay a message. Okay, so this is
Senator James Lankford. It's an absolute honor to be able to serve you in the United States Senate, and I appreciate your call. If you'd like to send an email to me or to find out my stance on current issues, you can always go to my website, lankford.senate.gov.
Senator Lankford, Joshua Jensen, CPA. Hope you're doing well. Look forward to seeing you again. I'm sure great regards from my great friend and client, former Congressman David Boren. Dan Boren, I wanted to relay to you what I had relayed to the Oklahoma City office, which is that you know this, but I wanted to relay it personally on behalf of my clients, the small businesses that I know and work with. I also am on YouTube with almost 42,000 subscribers. And so on behalf of maybe most of them, to encourage you to take the charge, take the lead in getting the stimulus passed before the election, for there to be additional PPP, for there to be unemployment, as well as the, stimulus checks. So I'm in San Francisco right now. I am outside of Nancy Pelosi's office. Unfortunately, they're closed, and I was trying to relay a message to her office in person. I'm out here visiting, and so anyways, I'm on YouTube live right now. JJ the CPA is my channel. My email is jj@jjthecpa.com, and was just trying to relay a message of support and continued request to get this passed as soon as possible. So thank you for your time, and have a great day. All right, so that was Lankford. Let's call. All right, so if you're watching live, hopefully you've taken a minute to go to the guts of this video and click on the link. Go call your senator, call your congressman, tell them what it is that you're needing. So we're just going to make one more call here, see who we can get in touch with, and why don't we try Mitch McConnell's office, because I already left a message for Inhofe and Lankford and Horn at their Oklahoma City offices, and then we'll let everybody go. So Mitch McConnell is all right. So again, go to the guts here of my video, and see, we got Mitch McConnell, and we've got here we go. Look how quick that is to my link. Let's see, where's the phone number? Oh, he's got offices everywhere. Louisville, Lexington. Oh, you know what? Maybe if we call one of his, what if we called one of his smaller offices? All right, we're gonna call Mitch McConnell. So here's Mitch McConnell. He's the Senate Majority Leader, and thank you for all the support. I appreciate the comments. All right, so we're gonna call Mitch McConnell's office, and we'll let him know that we're at.
Thank you for calling Senator Mitch McConnell's Washington, D.C. office. If you are calling between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are currently experiencing a high volume of calls.
Oh, I bet.
If you are calling before 8:30 a.m. or after 6 p.m., our office is closed. You may also reach Senator McConnell online by visiting www.mcconnell.senate.gov. Please know that your call is very important to us. Thank you. I'm sorry. This mailbox cannot receive messages at this time. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
All right, well, so calling our leaders isn't helping, so you calling your local people will help. Senator Lankford, I'm sure he would recognize me, probably wouldn't remember my name, but we live in Oklahoma, we still ride horses, and we only have probably 8,000 people that live there, so it's easy for people to know each other. So it'll be interesting to see. I didn't get that voicemail. I got somebody live before.
What are you looking for?
All right, so Amanda's cold, and we just hope that maybe this spurred a little bit of action. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Robs. Thank you, Jeans. Just the names that I saw real quick. But we are here. We're just trying to spur some action. That you'll call. And if you're not for any of it, then call and tell them that too. But there's a lot of people hurting right now. There's a lot of people going without. There's a lot of small businesses that are having to let employees go. We have a lot of small businesses that are hanging on and wondering when it's going to happen. Someone left a comment, and I thought it really hit home with me, because the comment was, as a small business owner, this is the person, they said, as a small business owner, I need to be able to plan ahead So I need to know, is there going to be stimulus or not? I just need to plan. I need to plan. I need to be able to tell my employees what's going to happen. So if we make calls, if we call, if we tweet, we do something. I don't know what else to do, because I don't think doing anything else beyond that is actually going to help. It's only going to make it disruptive. Point is, we call. We take some action. We let them know. I think one call represents thousands in your state, thousands in your district, because for someone to actually call, I know Cindy with Pedal Spin Studio told me that she was faxing. I think here's proof in the pudding. I don't know if With Flying Colors is still on with us, but With Flying Colors, I want to say almost single-handedly helped save Coach's Pit Barbecue, because she reached out to the mayor's office, and within 24 hours there was action taken, and Coach got his licenses back, and within 48 hours he was open and he was serving a special event that the mayor was putting on, and it was all because of a phone call and an email. So With Flying Colors shows us how by just making a call, especially on behalf of somebody else, it helps. So what I'd love for you to do is call your senator, call your congressman, leave a voicemail, send an email. And I was hoping today we were gonna at least get in front of Nancy's staff. I guess I was just a little naive about that. I know in Oklahoma we can still walk up to their offices, but that's probably because they're not the Speaker of the House. But anyways, with all due respect to everybody, take some action of some kind, all right? What do you think, Amanda? We cover it?
We covered it.
All right, so in the body of this, if you just now tuned in the body of this video is the website where you can find your senator and your congressman that quick. It has their phone number. Leave a voicemail, send an email, just do something. So, all right, hey, I appreciate y'all. And don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. All right, hey, and if you haven't subscribed, boom, click it. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day. We will talk to you soon. Leaving you live from San Francisco in front of the federal building where Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi is not in.